Go away, Julie Casey. I'm about to hide your ass. What the hell? All right. What's good, y'all? Woo! What's up? What's poppin'? Thank you guys so much for your patience. I know I told you guys that I wasn't gonna do this anymore, but some of y'all be praying because I'm doing it again. It looks like me doing them on High Vibe kind of fell through. I was gonna do them with someone else, but I don't know. I'm not hearing from him, so I took that as a sign that I'm just gonna continue doing these here. I apologize. I think I gave you guys the wrong impression because when I told you guys that I wasn't gonna do these anymore, you guys kind of felt like I was leaving. Like I was just like, duh. You guys kind of felt like our channel was done, as if I still don't go live. So I want to explain this. All I was really doing was just transferring these to High Vibe. I'm still a part of High Vibe, by the way. Shout out to High Vibe TV. You're still gonna see me do transit talk videos there. When I said that I was moving transit talks there, I'm still gonna do live transit talks. They're just not gonna be as long, and they're not gonna be like hours. So you guys, I think I gave you guys the impression. Shout out to Aya. I think I gave you guys the impression that I was just like leaving everything that I was doing to like go to just like leave, and that wasn't it at all. I was just gonna change some stuff because some of you guys started like hold on one moment, I'll be right back. Yeah, some of you guys felt like I was gone. Like, oh, we're gonna miss you. I don't want to see you again. And I kind of felt offended. Like, you guys don't watch anything other than my ceremonies. Like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm still here. And then I almost felt like some of you, it's like because I moved, it's like, oh, I'm not gonna go on High Vibe. I just mess with you. And I don't know. That's kind of interesting. Um, hold on. I don't see this. Whoa. 5:55. But y'all don't have to worry about that. Let me get something squared off real quick. Okay, so yeah. So don't worry, guys. Like, it is what it is. Please know though, shout out to Moni. Okay. It's not that expensive. Like she just said. Like some of y'all act a suspect, but it's all good. I'm so glad I could do these here. It just feels better on here anyway. For free as well. Like, give back to the people. So shout out to Lissy having crying sessions. It is what it is till it ain't. How many of y'all are ready for a ceremony? Woo! How many of y'all are ready to throw down? Shout out to Empress Phoenix Fire, whose dreams have been off the hook. We're gonna play a special song shortly. Okay. It's done by a divine Capricorn goddess. And because her son is gonna be on the South Node, just listening to this song is gonna like hyper manifest your intent. And the song is literally called Ascension. So slaying, the peace dealer come through. The peace dealer always come through. All right. We actually had her on a peace talk. I won't ruin the surprise. But other than that, How many of y'all ready to enter the age of Aquarius? Okay. I have a special song for you. All right. Hopefully you vibe with me. It's called The New Age. Where weirdos and the freaks stay getting paid. Welcome to the new age. Welcome to the new age. Where we revolutionize getting laid. Welcome to the new age. Welcome to the new age. The younger generation turns the page. Welcome to the new age. Welcome to the new age. Where voting Republican or Democrat is lame. Welcome to the new age. See, I just need like a acapella group. So when I'm like, welcome to the new age, you have like the bass, like, welcome to the new age. It's coming, y'all. It's coming. It's coming. Where people do things for love and not the fame. Welcome to the new age. That is not a Christmas carol. I made that up myself. It is 100% original. They stole it from me, okay? They went to the future, saw me sing this here, thought they were slick, went back to the past, and stole that from me, okay? I hope you know I'm high off my own energies. I have to smoke no weed to be this turd, first and foremost, okay? Woo! I'm laying loose after those interviews. You're right. Davina is spot on. I'm so glad to be back. I'm so ready to go full throttle. If you noticed, yeah, my bad. I want to address that. Someone said you seem like a zombie on High Vibe. Trust me, it's not even High Vibe. It's really just more so where my mind is at when I do these. Even the people at the studio are like, where's your peace dealer self? Why are you so much more calm and subdued? And I really want to go for that. I wanted the peace dealer to be where I'm more like, wacky, and then High Vibe where I could be a bit more professional. Appreciate you, Janae. A bit more professional, let my Capricorn out more. But I didn't, I don't know why sometimes I just kind of feel I just kind of come off as like, and I promise you, when I shoot the videos, like I don't feel like that. I don't feel like I don't want to be here. Like I genuinely enjoying it. I genuinely like love being there. I think it's an amazing opportunity. So I'm just gonna work on bringing that. I know moving forward, it's not gonna be an issue because I've cleared and released a lot of energies. But it's just to be honest, to be completely honest, because I'm Venus in the 12th, whenever I create, I like to create on my own. Like whenever I start to do things with other people, I start to kind of shrink back, which is not the most true because you've seen me turn up with other people. So it's not really like that. But yeah, I apologize. I apologize to High Vibe. I apologize to you guys. It really, I'm gonna get my ego again to my heart because I didn't even realize I come across that I don't look like I'm enjoying it when I really do. I really love everything about it. I'm just the Capricorn comes out to protect the unknown situations like planetary wishes. So I'm working on bringing my 12th house me into the public. Whenever I kind of go out, my birth card is the Hermit. So I feel more comfortable. Like I won't really sing in public too. I'll sing in the shower, right? So it's kind of based off that principle. So yeah, I'm gonna incorporate that, and it's crazy because there's nothing about the studios in High Vibe that make me nervous too. Like it's very open, it's a very fun place. So just give me some time. I'm gonna grow into it. It's a difference from just being behind my webcam or camera versus being in a professional studio. So I'm just kind of really working on how to bring that essence there. But please don't get the impression that I'm uncomfortable being there. I don't like being there. I love it there. I love how it's growing. I think I'm so honored to be a part of that team. And yeah, I will find the groove. Thank you, Moonlight Ascension. So other than that, yeah, the story behind the Hiyori is I actually I actually forgot to pack shirts. I only packed one shirt. So my friend had like a kimono, not a Hiyori, a kimono, and she let me borrow it. It was the only thing that I could wear. And I'm kind of glad I wore that. I kind of like the man kimono thing. It's kind of dope. But other than that, if you notice, Chasing the Boggle, I love that name. So if you notice, like a lot of people say they're destined for greatness, right? A lot of people say, especially if you're born 91, 92, or 81, 82, 91, 82, 71, 72, 81, 82, 91, 92, 71, 72. If you have North Node in Capricorn, you are destined for greatness. Okay, composite North Node in Cap or North Node in Cap. Who's an individual? You're an individual. I see you, Lizzie. So shout out to King Mitchell. But when you actually have like North Node in Cancer, this transit is allowing us to be destined from greatness. Okay, this 6 month to 2 year cycle, because by next year, the North Node's gonna go into Gemini. Cancer, we gonna take that baton from you, and we gonna show you how to North Node. I see you Cancers mad uncomfortable because you got the devil and you got Pluto opposite you. So y'all don't know how to act. It's like you on a North Node, but you getting shade from everybody. Gemini's gonna show you how to North Node. We gonna show you next year, okay? We gonna show you how to just grab the mic and say, I will let you finish. Okay, because Gemini is no stranger to the spotlight, but we not there yet. We not there. Sagittarius is going to show you, Capricorn, how to South Node. Because you're not South Noding right, Cap. You are not South Noding. I'm just joking. That's half right. See, Capricorn isn't South Noding right because unlike Aquarius didn't have Saturn or Pluto. So a Capricorn wants the South Node right, but that's just like having two of the most evil ass niggas just like hating on you the whole time. Like everything Capricorn does is just like, you suck, you can do better. Like you don't even know. This is going into Capricorn's eyes. Like they'll do the greatest thing. They'll be like, you suck, you're a maggot. Screw you. Cancer is just trying to like feel their feelings. And the moment they're vulnerable, Saturn's like, screw your emotions, you little bitch. How dare you have feelings? And it's like, oh my God, like, what the hell? And that's why, just let, when Gemini takes over, it's all good. Y'all go, all the people who are talking shit about Gemini, ooh, we coming for you. We coming for you. But we not there yet. We not there yet. We still got some time to watch Capricorn and Cancer just be awkward as hell. I mean, just, work hard as hell. And yeah, let's show some love to these signs because y'all have no idea what they're going through. It's ridiculous. I see some Caps getting in a car accidents. Like they dark forces coming for y'all. But other than that, this next 6 months is going to be like so iconic because I have been speaking until I was blue in the face that you're awakening superpowers, you're awakening supernatural ability, you're awakening superpowers. And now we're in Cancer season where you feel into this. By now, you have been aware of this. By now, the synchronicities are totally on a whole nother level. Remember, back in 2012, 2013, we would see like one major sign and it'll make our day like, oh my God, Susan, I just saw 555. Oh my God, I don't even know what the hell it means, but it means something because I'm just flipping a shit. Now you see like 555, 222, you see like 333 everywhere. It's just like, oh, whatever. Like you shit and piss synchronicities like every second. And this is a perceptual alignment to where your subconscious is used to being aware of this Neptunian influence to where, you know what I mean? You're able to now be in sync. This is the prerequisite for you to harness supernatural ability, because you have, it's not like this wasn't there before, but now that you're aware of it, the whole purpose of this, by the way, was to just prepare you for the realizations that are going to be made from this day forward. Are you ready? You are destined from greatness. Each and every single one of you comes from somewhere. Each and every single one of you is a part of something so incredibly great. Now you're in a position to truly represent this with style, finesse, and swag. Okay, it doesn't matter what class, caste system, color, gender. Okay, like, you come from greatness. You have a family lineage. Everything about Capricorn. Well, let me watch my words here. Oh, don't play with me, Facebook. You better post this goddamn post. Capricorn, Saturn rules the bones. Okay, and what is deep within your bones? Your DNA. Okay, you don't have to pay me for the answers. You never did. If you're ever going to pay me money for astrology, it's just like paying a doctor to get a checkup. Yeah, you can give yourself a checkup and you can go do your own, medical work, or you can go to a professional. Way easier. You're saving time. But you don't have to go to me for answers. You don't have to go to some guru to figure out the truth. The secrets of your life are in your DNA. And this eclipse and new moon is unlocking your DNA like never before. So you had to go through confirmations. Some of you were called on to believe on aspects of yourself that were near impossible to believe, because you look at the deception that was being played on your life, and what was on the surface did not match your internal state. But it's all good, because you had the angel clan. Okay, you had the goddamn angel clan on your side, showing you synchronicities, showing you 444s and 555s to let you know we here. Okay, they had to let you know that they exist by just putting you in so many synchronistic events that you have no choice but to at least consider, okay, there's something bigger at me at play here. Okay, and it's like, now that you're ready to unlock your full greatness, I have to rewind. Why is it? Appreciate you, Astro Phoenix. Appreciate you. Why is it the full greatness? What is this about? Some of you are about to realize you have horns. Some of you are about to realize you actually a goat. You're not a human. You just have a human form. And you couldn't access your transformation until 30 or 40 something. And it's like you had to go through those signs to accept what, like, every single day from now is a hardcore realization that's going to shake and jar you. Like, wait, you mean, and this is going to apply for a lot of you, wait, you mean I've been working so hard when everything I'm practicing to do, I could have just done it already? This is the part of the transit where your spirit guides are like, oh, all you have to do is just click your heels 3 times, right? Shout out to Mad TV. Dorothy was not having it. Dorothy was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I almost got killed by a witch. She sent flying monkeys after me. Flying monkeys. I had to travel with this dumbass scarecrow who is stupid as hell. This insensitive ass Tin Man. They don't tell you that in this story. They just act like, oh, I'm just looking for a heart. No, the Tin Man was a dick. The Tin Man was a dick. Bitch, give me my oil. Bitch, give me my oil. What y'all doing? I didn't even want to wake up. And they're like, yo, he needs a heart. He's insensitive. He had to chill with some cowardly ass lion. I thought the lion would just 2-piece the monkeys. This bitch ass lion ran away. All for you to tell me all I had to do was click my heels? Huh? Nah. See, these spirit guys be playing games. But see, the good witch she didn't want smoke with the bad witch. So she's like, oh, we can let Dorothy do it. Just give her the shoes. I swear. Y'all think I'm joking. Y'all laughing. Y'all laughing, but y'all are gonna act like that the same way to your spirit guides. When your spirit guides are like, oh yeah, you're trying to release this conflict, all you have to do is just breathe in 3 times. And it's like, you think you couldn't have told me that during the dark night of my soul? What, did I have to go through it to learn? Like, really? 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 But it's all good. It's all good. Okay. Um, the reason why you're unlocking full greatness is the institution of this Saturn transit that has since 89 completely exponentially raised your spiritual awareness and your ability to tap in to the beyond realm. Okay, there is a realm beyond astrology. There is a realm beyond the universe. You cannot see it. It cannot be seen. It can only be felt. In order to feel it, welcome to Cancer season. Do you know your energy signature? Attitude is the key to open the door into your magical reality. But you must feel. That was a wake up call for me this weekend. As a Cap Moon, I realized I really don't feel. And you know, as much as I don't want to, if I really want to develop spiritually, I'm gonna have to humble myself and feel. Emotional integrity, like Astro Phoenix said. Do you know your energy signature? Do you know? Because once you know your energy signature, once you can feel, you can now feel other people's energy signatures. You have to learn how to feel other people's energy signatures from now on, because they're also going to be awakening their superpowers. And this is the difference between being able to tell what someone feels behind what they say. You know, people now more than ever are just fake as hell. So they're going to be like, oh, I'm so happy for you. But if you can feel energy signatures, you'll feel inside they're jealous. It's not what people say that defines who they are. It's what they feel. It's the energy. That's why I hate being around water signs, because they react to what I feel. They don't react to what I say. When I want to use my Gemini energy to lie to them, or when I want to use my Gemini energy to just misdirect. Because you water signs do this all the time. You water signs, especially you Pisces moons. It's just like I'll be thinking something, and then you'll be like, oh, what you thinking about? And now I have to make a lie because I don't want to really tell you. And it's like, duh, stop invading my space. It is what it is. I don't even think it's invasion. Y'all just feel too much. But they won't see your success until they need you. So you must know how to identify vibes. This is going to be easy for water and fire signs. This is going to be a little bit annoying for earth and air. I mean, we're going to have other ways. I said the earth sign like, no. But it's all good. Don't hate on us softies. You're right, Alexia. I apologize. But you know what I'm saying? Like, this is where covert ops, narcs, and agents are making their move like never before. Because everyone has a destiny. And just like the zodiac signs oppose each other, some people's destiny are going to get in the way of your destiny. And, you know, may the strongest man or woman win. And I'm just totally just bullshit. But keep that in mind, because you're really in a position now where you are able to make more authentic decisions based on your version of integrity, based on what you know is right. And that starts with remembering you are destined from greatness. You're alive. You beat out how many other sperm to fertilize an egg? Like, if you are here, you're a bad motherfucker. And you cannot let anybody, because of some dumbass opinion they have, whether factual or not, make you forget that you come from greatness. You literally, and this is the best way to define this energy signature, to define this sincerity. We are entering a new wave where to be great, you must be sincere. Fakeness has always existed because realness exists. And just like Astro Phoenix said, you are a legend, but only you can define your legend. Don't let someone else define your legend. Okay? Only you can create your legend. All right? And this legend is going to turn the page now from Cancer season, okay, from Aries season to Gemini season was all about, at a subconscious level, physically manifesting these powers, Saturn, Pluto, Cap, powers now that Uranus is in Taurus, so it physiologically comes out. I'm going to make a special topic video about prime factor. What is your favorite prime number? My favorite prime numbers are 7 and 23. What is a prime number, right? That's how Cardi B made it. Thank you. Cardi B has her 10th house public perception, Cancer. People love Cardi B. Shout out to Cardi because she's sincere, right? They loved her being the hood bitch until she actually lived it out, and y'all try to demonize her for that. But y'all put her on because she was that hood bitch that you can relate to. She didn't, and I'm fascinated by Cardi because what Cardi B has done, you couldn't do pre-internet era, where you had to like appear a certain way. You could not say certain things. Cardi broke all those rules, and look at her. And that's because she was keeping it real. She wasn't trying to be fake, right? She really was who she was talking about. And it's fascinating how much people don't get that concept because they're just so worried about how they look. Please hit that like button if you haven't hit that yet. So keep that in mind, because from Cancer season to Virgo season, this is where you're going to start to surprise yourself. You're going to start to scare yourself. You have been severely underestimating yourself. You have been severely underestimating yourself. Okay. I did. Thank you, Aaron. Aaron remembered when I predicted this. And I said that the new wave of artists are going to be female rappers. Because people see how big hip hop rap is, right? And now people realize there's money in pushing feminine movements. So women who should have been got their credit before, now they're going to start to get the spotlight. You're going to see a lot more female women rappers and artists like get greater credit and just be more in the spotlight, because that's where we're headed into. And it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing at all. I could totally see, like, not rap beef, but like certain women rappers just dissing all the male artists and that being a thing. Y'all been waiting. The women have been raiding. The women have been waiting. I can't wait to drag these niggas. I can't wait to drag these dudes. Y'all have so much receipts. Y'all couldn't even wait. Me Too was just a sneak peek. Me Too is just a sneak peek. I can feel it. The divine feminine is ready to expose the masculine. I'm going to go into hiding when that happens. I am not with that. Oh my God. Y'all are just waiting to expose the past 10 years about how men ain't shit and blah, blah, blah. But no, shout out to the true divine feminine who uplift the masculine and the feminine, and the masculine who do the both too, because it's not one-sided, right? The divine feminine is savage. Thank you, positively, Trisha. This is true. Y'all need to understand. But other than that, from Cancer season to Virgo season, from July to September, you are going to be seeing an integration of all your talents express itself through your behavior, your creativity, and your lifestyle, so that you can bring this forth to people. By September, you will literally experience for real what your superpowers, how your superpowers actually play out. What your superpowers were, that was Gemini season. So if you still don't know, go within. Really just let your thoughts show you. And I'm going to tell you, first takeaway, after we finish Cancer season, some of you are going to realize, wow, I played myself. I've been comparing my success to someone else's success. I didn't even realize everything that I was doing. Look at the little things you're doing. I didn't even realize everything I was doing now is legendary. I think about it, right? Like at some point I was comparing my success to other people my age. I don't have a house. I don't have a car, right? Actually, I do have a car. I drive a Honda. I drive a Honda. I don't drive a Porsche. I don't drive a Ferrari, right? I don't make a certain amount of money. I mean, I could, but I choose not to, because I kind of like this alternative lifestyle that I'm developing and making my own. And then I realized, wait, everything that I'm doing is low-key legendary. I'm uniting and connecting people. I'm in a field that I was told would never really work out. Until I made it work. Like everything that people told me that I couldn't do, I just did. I took what I love, I made it paid me. And it's not about the money, right? But I'm able to live off of this. So, some people, and this applies to every single one of you, because some of you aren't confident, right? Because you feel like your success has to look a certain way. Or you feel like your failures are failures when your failures are actually leading you to success or successful. If you take even the stuff that you haven't learned to recognize as real, and don't just take, thank you, sweet spirit, because this I've always wanted to try. I prayed to the universe, like I want to get into service. I want a new age type of church. I didn't realize it would manifest like this, and we will have physical occasions soon. But it's like, some of you, don't take my word for it. You're going to really experience this, and you're going to realize why I've been underestimating myself. And it's because you're going to realize you're destined from greatness. Just like Linda Orr said, I'm totally legendary and original. Every single one of you watching this is too. That's facts. You can't debate this with me. You cannot win a debate with me where you are not a legend. You exist now. That in and of itself is a feat. You're in a digital age where you can express your thoughts and literally make your own, define your own income, be your own boss. Because you are so talented. And I don't really just want to say this so that I gas you up. Just take the last 3 months of your life and everything you've done and got through, the synchronicities you've seen, you know what I mean? And the people you've met, which evidence how amazing you are. So some of you may be depressed or low, but I'm sorry, you're just really going to have to stop playing your goddamn self and stop letting these jealous ass people around you belittle you. And this is a common theme that's still going to go as long as we have Saturn and Pluto on Cap. You're having people psychologically belittle you and appear one way, but feel another, because you're standing in your shoes, but you don't know what they see in your 12th house. There are people who see your greatness, but you're so used to seeing yourself at a certain level. And beloved, that's not your fault. Don't blame yourself. The reinforcement you've had all your life, going through the school system, and this is no fault to the school system. It's just a natural consequence. The school systems you go through stunt your ability, and they don't give you the opportunity to learn at the level you're capable of. So they give you the impression that this is the only certain level you're able to get to, whether they say it or not, when you're capable of so much more. All right. And so that's why I keep saying, if your dreams and your goals don't make people laugh at you or skeptical, you're not dreaming big enough. Some of you are about to manifest like your 10-year plan in 3 months, and you're going to feel stupid. You're going to be like, well, damn, if I knew it was that easy, I would have dreamed bigger. So like, please, like, don't feel like the desire to fly is even that big a deal. Uranus in Taurus, Chiron in Aries, and Neptune in Pisces are the fuel and the wherewithal to spark an experience you have never experienced. This is why I'm saying you're a legend. You are unique. There is nobody else who is you. I mean, there are going to be people who copy you because they don't know who they are, and so they might need a reference point. But you are manifesting something that no one else can experience. And most of you watching this right now are on the forefront of doing something that no one else has done, but you're blocking yourself because you're trying to find someone else who's done it, right? If I want to learn how to like tie a rope, I'm going to go on YouTube because I want to see someone else who's done it so I can learn how to do it. But Spirit is calling you to do things that are unique to you, unique to your own feelings that only you can do. You're developing techniques that can only work with you. This is why there's going to be so much monopolies, because you're going to have so much brands that are Uranus and Taurus that are based off of Uranus and Aries. You're going to have so much businesses that are based off of who people uniquely are. So no one can really copy that. And you've created your own market. Bam, you're a billionaire in like 2 months, which you might have thought was impossible. But in a digital age where cryptocurrency cannot even be regulated fully, anything is possible. That was a reach, but anything is possible. So keep that in mind. Cancer season is the part where you feel your power. How many of you feel your power? How many of you are feeling your power? With Uranus, all right, and Taurus, it's sensual. You have 5/6 senses. Well, you're awakening higher senses. You have sight, you have taste, you have touch, you have smell, you have hearing, olfactory senses that allow you to, is olfactory hearing or is gustatory is taste? But then you have your sixth sense, right? Your extrasensory perception that allows you to sense with your feelings. And then you have seventh and eighth senses that allow you to utilize your 5 senses as a base foundation to sense what's happening in the spiritual realm. That's why you can see what's happening, but then you get a mystical sense for what it means as above. And then you have even greater senses that you haven't been taught knows what it means. Okay. And this is where knows what it means. And this is where we get into the whole metaphysics of confidence. Taurus is all about self-esteem, and your self-esteem has to be unshakable to where you can walk in a room full of haters and you just strutting your stuff. Yeah, I know you hating. What's up? Like, that's where I'm at right now. I could walk into a whole room where everyone's booing, and I know booing and cheering is no different. It's all energy. And they'll be like, yes, hate, 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 hate on me. Some people get sensitive. Oh my God, these people don't like me. What do I do? You need to be in a room where everyone's booing at you and be like, yeah, I like that. I like that. Hate on, hate on. And it's not going to stop what you do. Why? They're just opinions. Why should it matter? Someone can tell me I'm a creep right now and I'll be like, oh, are you mad, honey? Oh, is that it? Is that all you have to say? Like that, like, why? Why would you let it get to you? Everyone can do this right now. Think about this logically. You have to have such a radical sense, Uranus, of self-confidence that you're not shook. Because shout out to New Age Jaw. It's only a tormented and dark soul that's going to go out of their way to evoke fear in someone else, to evoke sadness. Bless them anyway. Let me ask you something. Is someone who is secure in themselves, someone who loves themselves, someone who's happy, are you going to see them hate on someone else? That never happens. It's always someone bitter. It's always someone who thinks they know it all. It's always someone lame and pathetic who's going to do that, oblivious, and think that they know what they're talking about when they don't. So you cannot let that get to you. If someone really cared about you, listen, Cancer season is all about sincerity and caring. If someone really cared about you, they would care enough to have a heart to heart. This is why Cancer is next to Leo, a heart to heart, to where it's like, hey, let's talk about this. I have some issues with your character, but I care about you. So you may not agree with this, but let's work it out. They're not just going to name call you. Children do that. And that's why I'm saying you have some grown adults who name call each other. We're supposed to look up to them for guidance and they're acting like children. So trust me, when I say people are wrapped up in a delusion or an illusion, you have no idea. And you don't have to be a part of that. Walk forward knowing you are destined from greatness. And just like Suzuki said, or Elf herself, it takes a very sage, advanced person to send that person healing, because you know that what you do to someone else, you do unto yourself. That's not like some ambiguous Zen cone. It's facts. That's how karma works. You may not see it physically like so. So moving forward, past this new moon, it is very, 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 ooh, the moon's on my natal Jupiter. It is very, 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 very important. I'm glad I could share these Jupiter vibes with you. That you know you are the shit, and we stop talking about haters. Everyone loves to glorify their haters. How about we glorify the people who show us love? How about we focus on the people who have been our day ones? Because like people sending negative energy, they do nothing. And moving forward, all these people who play victim talking about, oh, this is demon possessed. Oh, this is demonic. That is so erroneous. It's not even funny. You're a being of light. The darkness can't even harm you. I'm going to make another special topic videos. Be very careful about these people who say, stop, oh, this is demonic, that's demonic. Demons can't even harm you. Demons, first of all, not all demons are bad. Not all angels are good. Dark forces are afraid of you. Dark forces tremble at the version of you that knows who it is. Because you are in a physical vessel. You have a spirit, you have a soul. Think about the way dark forces work. Deception. They have to deceive you to allow you to allow them in. Dark forces only have power over you if you allow them in. They're afraid of you. So they work around your lack of understanding of them to make you fear them. To make you feel, if you knew what you were truly capable of, you wouldn't fear these forces that exist in people or that exist around you. Because all they work through is deception because they're weak. That's all they can do. All they can do is lie to you. All they can do is mess with you psychologically. All they can do is use people to belittle you. Listen, Chiron is an Aries. So how many of you have experienced expressing your ideas and people just belittle it? Like you may not know this is more psychological than it is sincere, where that person doesn't care what you're saying. All they know is your subconscious takes things literally. So if every time you do something, they psychologically respond with negative body language or with downplaying what you say, or even if they agree, they make it sound like it's not as important. That's psychological manipulation. There are people who are versed in NLP. They do this all the time. They're not going to tell you. And that's why you need to clap back. You can't be timid. You have to be like, well, no, this is what I believe. Well, no, this is how you're going to respect me. And if you're not going to respect me, we don't have to do this anymore. Chiron was in Pisces. You had to chill. You don't have to do this anymore. A lot of parents do this to their children. All right. A lot of people do this to their partners. Right. Oh, you're just delusional. Oh, you'll never be able to do that. And it's like, you better look them in the eye and say, no, bitch, I will. I will. You have to stand up for yourself because the energy is so sensitive. If you allow people to program you, you're playing yourself. And some of you have been so used to dealing with opposition, support is coming and you don't know how to receive that positivity. Some of you are so used to being on the defensive, love is in your face and you don't know how to let it in. Some of you have been hurt romantically so much. A genuine, authentic obsession for someone is here and you're fighting it because you feel like they're going to hurt you. You feel like you don't deserve real love, even though you want it. And it's just very important that you remember you're the motherfucking shit. And I'm going to say it vulgarly too. Because like, that's that energy. All right. Now, if Chiron was in Libra, right? If we had like Scorpio energy, Libra energy, Scorpio's raw too, but in a more classy way. If we had Libra energy, I wouldn't say you're the motherfucking shit. I would say you're established. I would say you're classy. Okay. This is the type of energy where you let your presence be known, right? And in a more balanced way. That's not really forcible. But it's like through your actions. And you can do that with Aries too. But We have Chiron and Aries. Let these motherfuckers know. I'm here. Thank you. And let it make people feel uncomfortable. I'm here. What's up? Let your actions speak that. No shame. And you have to do this because you have literally manifested abilities, talents, and skills that you have nothing but pride to feel for. And I don't even want to say pride. You have nothing but fortune to feel for. You should feel so happy that you're able to do what you do. Let opposition come. This is natural. Energies square each other. Energies oppose each other. You can have debates with people, but when it comes up, don't back down, especially just because a majority of people believe something. This past decade has proven to us that majority of people don't know shit and will literally believe something that isn't true because it makes them feel good. Oh, so don't let that be the impetus for why you let people talk down on you. And if you're not ready to fight for your right to be great, you don't deserve your success. Because then the person that's coming after you has to deal with that too. So make sure you pave that path so that, you know, the people, your predecessors, the people coming after you can at least have a role model to look up to. And all I can say for you right now is congratulations. Congratulations for going deep enough inside to get ready now to unlock supernatural power. And Aries season, Taurus season, Gemini season, while Saturn was in Capricorn with Pluto and Uranus is in Taurus, has manifested at an initial level your awareness of your power. By now, you know what it is. Now you're going to know how to make sense of it. And it starts now. Well, it started Aries season, but this next chapter starts now by feeling, okay, your power. I want you to comment a fire sign emoji if you at some intervals gain a sense consistently of like negative projection, especially aimed at your heart, that's just meant to put you down and that attacks your character. Okay, whether really from other people or maybe an aspect of your voice that you're picking up telepathically. Please, I need you to not take this seriously at all because you acknowledging it literally gives it power in life. That voice is coming from a detrimentally jealous place. And some of you don't see highly of yourself. So you're wondering, how can someone be jealous of me? You better look in the mirror. It has nothing to do about the way your body looks like. It has nothing to do with you trying to brag and flaunt. I'm not going to lie, like a lot of this social media garbage is disgusting. You have people being so fake humble, using it as a platform to show off, you know, all the shit that they do, to show off facets of their body, right? Now, showing off your body is not a bad thing, okay? But you have some people who show off their body in a way to shame other people, right? You have like, oh, look at how much better I look than you. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, look at the vanity. It's just like the Bible says, all is vanity. And the thing that is not sincere about it is that you say it's for motivation, but it's clearly not. You just want likes. You just want your self-esteem to be fed because, honey, you need attention so goddamn bad because your parents didn't give it to you. And now you're whoring yourself out for the world to get it from people. And when I say her, I mean man and woman. I'm not just talking about women. Men do this too, okay? And I'm not just talking about sharing body pics. There are people who share photos of their body, but they're sincere about it. They're not fake with it. I'm not talking about people like that, okay? I'm talking about people who are just being insincere. And shout out to Prince Ia, one of the realists, right? He called out influencers. What are you influencing people to do? What are you influencing people to do? Are you Ace Vane influencing people? Do you know one of the greatest challenges out right now? Screw the bottle cap challenge. Have y'all heard of the Sprite in a water cup challenge? There are people who are going to like fast food stores and they're taking water cups and they're putting it with Sprite because that Sprite hit different in a water cup. Okay, that's not a bad influence. It's unorthodox, but this is the power of influence, y'all. A hashtag can get people to do all sorts of shit. But let's just be honest, that Sprite do hit different in a water cup. That's just facts. That's just facts. I'm gonna have to do that challenge too. But it is what it is. And it's like, what are you being influenced by? What are you influencing people to do? Okay. A lot of people in power right now, a lot of people who have power right now, which is a lot of people, right? Power is relative. So the concept of having power is actually not that big a deal as people make it, right? But it's like a lot of people in power right now, yeah, they have power, but they did not build the fundamentals. The purpose of Aries, Taurus, and Gemini and Cancer is fundamental. Before you step into the fun part of this transit, because once we get into Leo season, baby, it's getting fun. Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, this is where you start to actually slow down time in Virgo season. This is where you start to emit so much energy. Leo season is when our energy is going to flare up. And we start to feel our energy Dragon Ball Z style because it's sustaining passion. And then we step into Libra season and you say a spell and the wind just blows. That's fun, but we need to cover the fundamentals. A lot of people skip that part. Why is Cancer season just Scorpio hunting season? Dominic, every season is Scorpio hunting season. You know this. But a lot of people skip the fundamentals where it's like, you need to work on your sense of self. Do you have self-esteem? That's Taurus. Do you have proper attitudes? That's Gemini. You can't skip this part. A lot of people skip the basics when it comes to learning superpowers. And for those people who skipped it, you're going to really feel friction once we get into Leo. You can't love yourself if you don't have good self-confidence. That's the square between Taurus and Leo. If you don't value yourself in Taurus, how can you love? The quality of your love is directly proportionate to the appreciation that you hold. Shout out to Esco, bro. That's a real one, right? The attitude you have in Gemini is proportionate to how you can analyze and decipher what's real. So keep that in mind. Think less. Less is more. And you might be doing way too much. Some of you might be doing way too much. We're in Cancer season right now. And to feel sincere, you need to know who you are. That was Aries season. Who have you determined you are? Shout out to Pisces Priestess. And I'm going to use her as an example. Pisces Priestess knows who she is. Braylon knows who she is. She is the Pisces Priestess. That is a personification. And so Cancer season is going to have her feel. What does it mean to feel like the Pisces Priestess, right? Yeah, I know I'm a lightning sage, but what does a lightning sage feel like? What are the emotions that I evoke in other people as a lightning sage? I like to shock people, blah, 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 right? This is what you're defining, and you can only do that by remembering you come from greatness. If you don't believe in yourself, you're not going to have the courage to express your emotions vulnerably. So, y'all are such beautiful people, and it's time to really manifest this beauty at a greater level. However, there is a catch, okay? I wanted to wait for this information. I didn't want to say this before because it would have gotten really dark. And we know Cancer is like one of the darkest zodiac signs, all right? If you just think of all the people with Cancer suns and moons who've committed suicide, you know it's a dark energy. Because Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, there's a war to erase their existence. It sucks to be a water sign, especially Scorpio, especially Pisces, because your whole existence, moons too, your whole existence is denied. You're not allowed to be you. If Pisces was going to be 100% themselves, they would be sent to a loony bin. Because Pisces, see, a lot of people think that because Pisces is irrational, they don't know logic, as if Virgo isn't their seventh house. They just choose not to be logical because the realm they tap into is devoid of logic. It's not a real material realm, so you don't need to be logical. And if people listened more than analyze what Pisces energy says, you'd be put on some shit. Scorpio is not allowed to be Scorpio. They have been segmented as taboo. And as such, Cancer has to hide so much. You know how painful it is for Cancers to express their feelings knowing you're going to judge them? You think they don't know that what they feel is irrational? They just need someone to listen to them. But they have to keep so much in. And it's like, how do you deal with that? So we are going to war. So we are at like the halfway point, because from Cancer season to Libra season, Aries season to Cancer season was initially manifesting the initial level of your powers through basic stuff, working out, affirmations, tapping into you. Cancer is your soul. Capricorn is your higher self. 4th house, 10th house, right? Capricorn is the being that you're going to achieve, but that comes from your inner soul. So this eclipse period is going to activate deeper levels in your soul because now you've released so much. However, it is Pluto, it is opposite Pluto, and it is opposite Saturn. So I didn't want to say this earlier, but there's a sacrifice that's going to be made. Think about Full Metal Alchemist. Whenever anyone opens that door of transmutation, they have to pay for something. Alphonse and Edward wanted to revive their dead mother. And after Truth played them and said, screw you guys, you can't revive your mother. And you open the door. So I'm going to take your legs and I'm going to take your brother's soul. Bam. Edward had to trade his own whole other arm just to get his brother's soul back. He didn't even get his brother's body. Equivalent exchange. We're opposite signs, right? Somebody wanted to give birth to a child. She tried to open the door through a human transmutation. Her internal organs got screwed up. So you have to Pluto wants to make sure your intent is pure. And dark forces are going to attack your confidence. We are not in high school anymore. You can't let people just call you names. Clap back. Let me tell you something. Most of your haters are stupid. Most of the people who send you negative energy don't even know what they're talking about, because intelligent people don't demean or belittle other people. It's usually always dumb people, or dumb people that sound intelligent but are really dumb. So you don't even have to really lower yourself, okay? Any intent of yours that's not pure is going to be painful, because this Capricorn energy is killing any ego. In order for you to feel truly and sincerely what you need to feel, this Cancer transit is going to reveal the secret of your power. And after the secret has been revealed, and if you want to know, go see a Cancer sun or a Cancer moon will pull it off from you. Cancers are nice at that. They'll do it without even saying a word to you. You'll walk away. You wouldn't even know they just felt it. They felt it and projected that feeling to you. Once you get that secret will come to light and life in Leo season. We're going to have some fun. But right now, for the next couple of weeks, as you uncover the secret of your power is unlocking. What is making your power unlock? The South Node, conjunct Saturn, conjunct Pluto. This is unlocking deep in your DNA and bone marrow, Capricorn, power to your soul, Cancer, to where you feel it. And then you're going to bring this up as we come to Virgo, where it will manifest for real. And some of you will literally just be moving combs with your mind. And that's radical. That's a hard concept for people to get. But because at some subconscious level, they don't believe it because they've been told it's not true, it doesn't happen. Why should you believe it anyway? Why are you going to believe my delusional ass? The laws of physics dictate that gravity falls at 9.8 meters per second square. So how are you going to move this with your mind? Well, you're going to figure out over the next few months, you're going to realize you're doing too much. You don't have to do as much to let your unconscious flow through you. And this is where your unconscious is not only going to unlock and awaken, but activate with fervency. Virgo is going to integrate your unconscious and conscious. But right now, as we speak, you are unlocking the secret to your soul. And this is why I talked about what's your favorite prime number, because what's activating right now is the prime factor. There is a prime factor to you that has been suppressed, hidden, and layered, and you only access it for like the first few years of your life. It's usually people who live out in the mountains, people who have ordained themselves in ministry at a young age who keep on to their prime factor. Your prime, my favorite prime number is 3, 7, and 23, but really 7 and 23, okay? And it's like the prime factor operates like a prime number. It is the version of you that can't be broken down. And so your prime factor deep within your unconscious is going to present itself to you through other people, through synchronicities, through yourself, and it's going to unlock your power with you, through you. And it's going to, and some of you are doing this already. Some of you are having weird twitches. Comment exclamation mark if you're having like weird twitches, if your body is reacting in ways that you're not used to. This is your body trying to teach you to do something you haven't done before, because this is how you unlock your power. It's going to be different for everybody, and it's expressly tied to your personality and to your habits. So for some of you, it's like in order to unlock your power, you have to hold this down for like 3 seconds. For some of you, you have to take your finger, put it on the roof. The reason why it's going to be physiological is because Uranus is in Taurus. So it has something to pertain to your body. For some of you, you have to feel it in your body. For some of you, you have to touch your body. For some of you, you have to be passionate. For some of you, you have to direct a thought, an electrical impulse, a thought to your body, right? It's going to be, there are billions of people, so many billions of combinations. But listen, this is the difficult part about this. It's something you may have either done on accident or never done before. So you can't go to anyone else for how to do it. All you have to do throughout, and guess what? You want to know the best part? The secret is going to be unveiled within these 2 weeks. Because then once we get to the full moon in Capricorn and you've unlocked the secret, from the full moon in Capricorn to the new moon in Leo, you're taking this secret and you're practicing with it. Because from now to like 2026, is where your body is just going to, it's not just one secret. Your body's going to keep releasing and revealing secrets to how you work out, to how you utilize your own body. Some of you have to come up with your own workouts because your own body is going to express itself. And this brings us to the prime factor. I'm going to make a special topic video about this. When you were born, you were a prime factor, okay? And then the immediate family around you layered their own essence over you. And then you go to school and your experiences layer essences over you. And now you have a clouded view of yourself based off of other people's image of you that is further and further and further and further away from who you truly are, right? Who are you outside of your first and last name and outside of the perception that other people who are not you have about you? We're getting so deep here. The original essence of who you are might be unrecognizable to how you act in public. Now, if you want a shortcut, just look at your moon sign. But this is very important. The second thing, the hatred and darkness in people. I'm feeling it. The hatred and darkness in people's hearts that have been held towards you is not going to be able to be held anymore. And you're going to start to see more contempt in people. And you need to smile. You need to be happy that they're mad. And you need to further proliferate that. and be like, get madder, because I'm not changing for you. Okay? That's how much power you have over them. It's spiritual. It's not logical. There's no logical reason someone should feel that way. Logically, they're going to say it's some aspect of your habits. Oh, well, you keep doing this, you keep doing that. But if you think about it logically, if it was that serious, you could just have a heart to heart to me. If you really cared that much, you wouldn't be holding in this deep hatred. What are you hiding for real? Right? Because some people don't want to admit the prejudice they have. So they just create excuses. Oh, I just don't like the way he looks. Oh, I just don't trust him. I had shout out to Aya Samadi. I had somebody make some dumbass posts about how I was exposed and how, yeah, I never trusted him anyway. And then I asked her, okay, I'm here right now. Can you tell me why you don't trust me? I tell people to call me out. Can you tell me why? She couldn't even give a reason. Oh, I just don't trust you. I'm not going to say anything. That's a demonic dark spirit working through somebody. You should have no reason to hate somebody else. Yeah, I just said that. Okay. You can hate somebody's actions. You can hate somebody's habits. You should have no reason to hate somebody else when we're connected. But some people say it's true, but their actions don't show that. Some people say they're spiritual, but their actions don't prove that they're in tune with spirit, with their own breath. So moving forward, my friends, this is where things get really serious. Secret mysteries are going to get revealed at a level with which are going to confirm the deepest facets of what you've been sensing. In fact, the love reading for today, some of you are dealing with people, especially if you're single, some of you are dealing with people that have been deliberately hiding how they feel about you because they hate the fact that they feel so deeply for you. And so they've been acting like they don't like you when they feeling you. And it's not a logical thing. It's like conventionally you're not their type. So they don't know why you make them feel like that. Right? There's certain friends that act like they don't care about what you're doing, but they're stalking you every day. They're copying you. First they hate, then they copy. And they're keeping an eye on you. They talk smack about you, whatever, but they low-key admire you. I've seen this happen with Esco, bruh. He's a Scorpio. He put me on. Like Scorpios know when people throw shade or subs or subliminals, and I didn't believe him at first. Like, how can people with so much higher followers be sending subs to people like us? And it's like, no, like there are people who you wouldn't even expect, who you don't even know is watching you, trying to take what you do. So, like, please feel into your own power. And this is how you're going to unlock this, okay? You're going to feel into your own power. And all that entails, whether through meditation or whether through whatever you do, is just feeling your energy. I don't have any deliberate ritual this time. I'm going to get a candle and I'm going to light it. And when I light the candle, I want you to send your intention to that candle and just let it go. My intention is to unlock my sacred power and become my greatest self. And after I light that, I'm going to play the Ascension song. And all you have to do, should you choose to accept this mission, is to just feel your energy. Before you do anything, feel your energy. I'm going to do it right now. Let's take some deep breaths and just feel. Some of you might feel nothing because you like me. I don't really feel anything right now. Like I feel a sensation. Some of you, you'll feel it right away. Take your time with this. You don't have to rush this process. Just feel. And as you feel, your aura will continue to communicate with you more. This unlocking and realization is not going to be a voice you hear. Some of you may hear it as a voice, but it's going to be a deep inner feeling. Can you feel it? Like Stefan said. Okay, you just need to feel this. You're going to be feeling into something you may have never done before, and it's Neptune and Pisces, your belief, that's going to take you beyond and unlock power within you that some of you didn't even know you was possible. Some of you are going to unlock power you knew you had, but you didn't know you had like that. You didn't know you could just snap your finger. I spoke to a woman yesterday who made an intention in less than 10 minutes it came. That's powerful. And I know it's happened to y'all before. Some of y'all have experienced the craziest synchronicities within the past 48 hours. So move forward courageous, beloveds, because no one is stopping you except you. Okay? No one can play victim right now. And there's so much work to be done. There are people in third world countries who need our assistance right now. And we need to bring our power to like overthrow regimes. So right now, just feel your energy. I'm going to get the candle. And so right now, before I get this candle, I'm going to feel my energy. See how I move slower? This is why Cancer, you see how Taurus is a slow vibration and Taurus sextiles Cancer? You have to move slow so you don't move too fast for your feelings. Or you don't have to move slow, but yeah. So I'm going to go get this candle right. Welcome to the new age. So for some of you who would like a quick exercise, I'm going to extend forth the palm. What do we want to call this? I think it was like a CHP. The heart, palm, crown, whatever. It's just a simple energy meditation to sustain your focus. Feel energy coming from your Tantien. Your energy, as mentioned in Avatar, your belly holds your chi. It's the sea of chi. So just envision or feel energy coming from your root to your crown. And just feel an energy current going up. Vroom, vroom, vroom. You don't even have to feel it. Just know that it's generating energy. And you're the one who's flipping the switch to do that. Okay? Wow. I'm not sexy when I wink. But here's an exercise you could do. You could feel it come up to your heart and then feel the energy from your heart come to your hands. And then the excess energy from your heart brim up to your crown. And just feel your energy. Whatever you feel, 3 times that is happening. So it may not feel as much, but it's a whole lot more. Okay. So keep that in mind. And so I want you to, you like this chalice? I want you to focus your feelings and intent. Feel your intention. My body language has shifted considerably. I'm making a big deal out of it. It's really just feeling. Like to some of you, this is like as simple as breathing. So it doesn't have to be that complicated. Oh, you don't have to have a candle. You guys don't have to have a candle. Join is perfect. I'll light this candle. And as I light this candle, it will help manifest our intent. This is really more symbolic than anything. But before I do this, okay, this is where not only is something like there's going to be a few things, at least 3, that are removed from your life. There are some imposters in your life. And those imposters are going to be fully exposed. Whether bad things happen to them or they just get abruptly taken out your life, they have harbored feelings against you that are harmful to you. And some of you don't know because all they've done is smile in your face and give you opportunities. See, there are people who are playing. I just pulled the Secret Society card. And some of you feel like secret society organizations are like stalking or watching you. Nothing is off the table. There are certain people who are playing the long game with you. They have a 5-year plan for you. They want to build with you for like 4.5 years. And after that 5th year, completely betray you because they're not in any rush. They see how you're growing too. They want to milk whatever benefits they can get and then throw you to the side. So a transit like this is going to expose these individuals. A transit like this is going to expose sleeper cells within people who actually have good intent, but they're harboring entities that are going to turn them. Like they have a friend who's against you and all they're going to do is ask that person, hey, I need you to do that. And they may not even know that they're being used to be against you. This is going to be exposed. Comment an exclamation mark if you've been feeling into this. This is not to scare you, by the way, because this is not scary, but you need to know this, okay? It's no coincidence that Saturn retrograde is on the South Node during this new moon. We are unlocking greatness. That's going to peak over 6 months. By the time we get to Capricorn season, we have mastered this. So comment an exclamation mark emoji if you believe that you're starting to sense a super deep darkness within people. There are so many people who are so much more evil than they let on. Because evil is not, I'm going to bust in the door and fuck your shit up. Evil is sinister. Evil bakes you cookies. And it's like, hey, not knowing the cookies are poisoned. Evil is going to act like it cares about you. Not knowing they're harboring negatives in the eyes, Chico. And some of you are afraid. You don't want to admit that you see it, right? I even heard the word adversary telepathically, like Renee Doe said. There is an evilness awakening in people. And let me tell you why. South Node in Aquarius last couple of years unlocked the light in people. Now this South Node in Capricorn is unlocking the darkness. This darkness is an integral part of our power. The light is the manifestation of it, but the dark is the understanding of it. So now you have a lot of people who are understanding how to finesse people, and that's why Capricorn is testing integrity. Do you know why over the next 6 months you're going to exponentially spark superpowers? Because when December comes around, Saturn and Pluto is going to be like, okay, we unlocked your power. Now we're going to literally judge you based off of what you did with it. The master is coming back to see what you did with your talents. Okay? There are people who have been betrayed. There are people who haven't been loved. So this dark power is coming out with people who lack integrity, and they're now using it to manipulate others. It's going to corrupt them. Okay? Like this dumbass fool who just sent more spam links. Those of you who have integrity will notice this darkness within you. Notice that you have such incredible strength to project energy and manipulate someone, but you have integrity, so you're going to honor their free will. The dark is not evil, but the darkness people who have no integrity will let it corrupt them. All right? This is why some of you walking the healing path have the most difficult journey ever, because some of you have to go to those people and heal them and just hold space for them to be nasty to you. while you're realistically healing them. You're not just healing them like, oh, I hope they get better. Your power is working. Okay. For those of you who've been doing that, know your power is working. So, oh, hell no. So keep that in mind. It's very important too. Oh, y'all really want to play? I got time today. I got time, cuz don't spam my page. So keep that in mind, because more people than you think, a lot of people who have this on the surface, they're upstanding citizens, but the darkness has corrupted them. Evil thoughts. Like slowly but surely, they're letting darkness and bitterness eat at their hearts. Okay? I'm not even going to say that it's not happening to me too. It's the light in me that's balancing this. It's people, it's you guys who remind me, no, 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 no. This is why I do this. And that's because I have love. It's like Naruto, who didn't become Gaara because Naruto ended up having at the last minute some support. And some of you, not some of you, hopefully none of you, but you're going to be dealing with people who like, and this, listen, everyone's getting released this unlocking of power. I've been hyping for centuries, even before this lifetime. And so it's finally unlocking, but it's not the best thing because it's going to unlock evil within people. Now, remember, evil is subjective. So it's just evil to me. It doesn't mean that it's evil, right? But keep that in mind. Once we get into Capricorn season, the 6 months of work you've done with this will be tested and you will gain that karma. So keep that in mind. This darkness will even alter your appearance. I love that Moni said that as well too. And some of you, especially with Sagittarius energy, will see into this. Jupiter in Sagittarius is making sure that everything that's unlocked is evolved to the highest level. So we have more to work with. But just letting you know, don't discount your intuition. If you feel off about someone, it's because they're hiding negativity within them and you might want to confront them. And if they're not comfortable talking about it with you, they're hiding something. Someone who has nothing to hide will be open about that. Yeah, I've been having negative thoughts. I need you to hold some space for me. It's not that hard to discern this. There's some people who are planning on shooting schools, but they're going to school every day and you'll never know. Stuff like that. It's nothing to be afraid of because the power in you is much greater than any negative action. Trust me. What's being unlocked is ridiculous. So what's being unlocked is this Pluto and Saturn energy. But Pluto and Saturn energy is like giving someone all the money in the world and all the influence. I hope this part makes sense. This is the reason, this is deliberately meant to happen. So those who are pure can be filtered away from those who aren't. Okay? And Pluto and Saturn is going to give you the greatest power you've ever received, just so over the next 6 months, they can see the type of person you are. The way you can greatly see someone's character is to give them everything they want. What do they do with it? Some people over the next 6 months are going to gain more power and money than they've ever had. And their whole character is going to switch. Now that they have what they want, their true colors are going to come out. Other people are going to get it, and they're going to be even more humble because they remember what their path was for. They remember what they do it for. They're not going to just act Hollywood because now they don't have to work anymore. They're going to spend it on stuff that uplifts and helps other people because that was their mission. I'm telling you, you're going to have some of these light workers. Oh, I'm doing what I do to help the world. And then they get like $100,000 and then they stop reading cards. They go vacation. They get they retire. You're not really a light worker. You really just wanted money and comfortability. Comfortability is not a word, but you just wanted to be comfortable. So trust me, it's not an issue of if you're going to unlock these powers or not. Everyone's going to unlock these powers. That's why there's going to be a whole war. World War III is energetic. Before it manifests physically, there's psychological manipulation that is controlling the way people think through advertisements, through body language, through psychological manipulation. And you're either a victim and a target, or you're a victor and the great one. So I'm going to pull a card. Keep that in mind. Don't try and save anybody. Do not try and be a hero and try and save somebody. If you see someone falling into darkness, they made that decision themselves. And some of you trying to save them will get drugged into it. Okay? Some of you are going to have to come to the rude realization that certain people who you thought would be friends forever pulled an Anakin. And now you have to fight them on the battlefield of truth and integrity. This is what this world war is. The way people are going to twist and manipulate what's right so that they can excuse the most heinous of things because, well, you just need to get with the times, bro. This is just how things are. Nah, son. So the card that I have for this, what did I just say? What did I just say? The 5 of Swords. Yo, I've been saying this is a war. Look, do you see this? This is initiation and release. Okay, this is literally the Moon in Cancer card. So when I say like this is gonna come out of nowhere, you're going to be unlocked power from a Pegasus. Okay, some of you are literally going to see mythical beings and understand it in a different way. And the mythical being you see may be in a visual hallucination. Piscean energy works through hallucinations and other such irrational impulses, but some people think because it was irrational, they can't trust it. No, you just need to know how to perceive it. And you need to know when not to take it seriously and when to take it seriously. So look, we have the sword of truth coming with the 5 of Swords. This is very important. This is very, very, very important. Okay? You're going to be speaking the truth against chaos. And you need to, Gemini season manifested your sword. Cancer season is manifesting your cup. And if you're ready to fight for the truth, just like I'm slaying these trolls right now, do you think it's a coincidence that these spammers are coming now? This is only going to continue. This is not just a one-time thing. But see, they can keep coming. I'm going to keep hacking and slashing. I'm not going to play the victim like, oh, all these people are hating on me. I can't do it. No, I know I'm walking into a battlefield. Don't walk into a battlefield and then start to play victim when people start attacking you. Take your sword and kick ass. Don't kick your own ass. Take your sword and kick ass. That's all you have to do. Okay? I'm going to pull one more too. I got the Queen of Cups, Cancer, and Empress. You're developing your own sense of beauty with Venus here. Okay? And the 2 of Wands is going to really have you manifest your own power and have the world in your hands. So keep that in mind. If you're ready, please project and feel this energy of your intent. I'm gonna go to 10 and then we're gonna close this ritual out with Ascension. And feel the song as I play this. Feel into the melody and feel yourself ascending. Okay? If you were on the live chat with me and with Empress Phoenix Fire and I, you are now married to yourself. If you didn't do that self-marriage ritual, just watch that peace talk, okay? Spend time with yourself every day for the next 2 weeks just to feel. And the more you bring up that energy, the more secrets you'll unlock. Chad, if you can take care of these spammers for me, Much appreciated. Appreciate you, fam. So once I light this candle, get ready to unlock the secrets of your soul. But know that what's unlocked, some of you are going to unlock truths about people you're not going to be able to accept until another 4 months. But just take that sword and be victorious. And so it is. Espiritu Santo. Whew, felt that.
I once knew this girl. She was in her own little world, separated herself from the lives of everyone. Little did she know what she would soon become. She was feeling empty, slowly becoming her own worst enemy, not knowing that her love resides within. She was on a journey that was soon to begin, soon to begin, soon to begin. Alright, ascension comes from within. Just gotta live and begin, soon to begin, soon to begin. Alright, ascension comes from within. Just gotta live and begin, soon to begin, soon to begin. Alright, ascension comes from within. Just gotta live and begin, soon to begin. Since it began, alright, ascension comes from within. Just gotta live. Life is a maze. We don't always know what's being displayed. Often putting ourselves at the risk of everyone. Little do we know what's soon to become. The energy is heavy, heavy, but you gotta stay ready, ready. Not knowing that the love resides within. We're on a journey that's soon to begin, soon to begin, soon to begin. Alright, ascension comes from within. Just gotta live and begin, soon to begin, soon to begin. Alright, ascension comes from within. Just gotta live and begin, soon to begin, soon to begin. Alright, ascension comes from within. Just gotta live and begin, soon to begin, soon to begin. Alright, ascension comes from within. Just gotta live. Yeah, this reality is honestly hard to face. I'm practically floating without gravity. Basically, it's bittersweet. I'm on a cloud and I'm hard to reach. 1,000 feet above your dreams. I've got these feelings deep inside. This vibe will make you hypnotized. I've got these free flows. I'm in my element. It's quite evident. The love resides within. The love resides within. The love resides within. Yeah. Soon to begin. Soon to begin. Alright. Ascension comes from within. Just gotta live and begin. Soon to begin. Soon to begin. Alright. Ascension comes from within. Just gotta live and begin. Soon to begin. Soon to begin. Alright. Ascension comes from within. Just gotta live and begin. Soon to begin. Soon to begin. Alright. Ascension comes from within. Just gotta live.
Woo! There we go. That's what's up. All right. Thank you guys. I think that was very successful. We're 443 watching. That song was called Ascension. I'm going to put the link in the in the comments below after this video is over. And I'm also going to put a link to Chad the Maverick's new project. So I'm going to close this ritual right here. I'm typing the links right now, by the way. Let's see. So I only have one homework for you guys. The Uranus and body hack is to maintain this feeling, which will require a little bit of focus, but allow your aura to just kind of express itself as best as it can. Okay. And just let your energy just slowly but surely come out. Sweet. The homework that I have for you is to, now that we've listened to the song Ascension, right? I want you to listen to an album. I'm going to have very soon a listening party where we play this. This album was created by a Sagittarius with a double Sag, sun and moon, with the Aries rising. So his energy is literally the manifestation of Ascension. So after listening to Ascension, I want you to listen to this album and feel the intent that you have for this new moon, and just explore and listen and lose yourself to the music. Okay. As this occurs, after that, just release and let go. If you want to listen to other music instead, you're welcome to listen to your favorite song, but just keep that in mind. And yeah, thank you guys for joining me. This was an amazing ritual. I will say, dark forces within people are going to be super pissed that the manipulative edge that they wanted over you does not exist anymore. And so you're going to start to notice some deep shade from people. And you're going to start to notice certain people being a lot more annoyed. And if you're like me, you can be Gemini and just irritate them and be like, I know you mad. Or just don't let it get to you. Okay. We are entering into a bit more darker times, but stay strong. And signing out, y'all. Thank you guys so much for being amazing. And please remember at all times, you are a legend. You are destined from greatness. The only one that's really going to stop you from achieving your impossible dreams is you, no one else. And until tomorrow, peace.